He's like Ekitike and Isak. Liverpool set to launch £85 million bid to sell a new signee. After responding an unusual tenure as Liverpool boss, there is a need for the feel a good factor to be injected into the fan base ahead of the 2026-27 campaign. Anthony Orla, I would mean signal the star of the new era at Anfield, but this winner will no doubt have hooked expectation to deliver the good in the Premier League. If he is to match the supporter demand for domestic and continental success, he will need added support from FSG in the transfer market to bolster the red attacking department. Their heavy investment last summer saw countless big money additions move to Anfield, but the new boss will have to be patient and will wait to call upon one of his talent. When Ekitike returned to action for Liverpool, in an attempt to overhaul the club attacking department last year, Liverpool forked out a reported £79 million, including addition for the signature of striker Ekitike. The French international made an impressive start to life on Merseyside, successfully registering 17 goals in his first 45 appearances across all competitions. However, his being missing signed early April after suffering an Achilles injury during the Champions League quarter-final second leg defeat to former side FSG. The 24-year-old has signed undergone surgery to fix shot and issue, but it could yet be a while before Irola is able to call upon the challenge following his appointment. He has been named as part of the Red 31-man traveling squad for the tour of the USA, but the squad may need to scale back their expectation. It's been reported Ekitike has only been selected to continue his rehab with the club medical staff and will play no part in any of the friendlies against Sunderland, West Ham or Leeds United. It's unlikely that the attacker will feature again in 2023, with the return to action likely to occur toward the back end of the 2026-26 campaign, which could take his total forward on the sideline to 9 months. How Liverpool can let a player just like Ekitike and Isak? As part of the recruitment drive last summer, Liverpool also completed the British record deal of £125 million for striker Isak from Newcastle United. However, like Ekitike and Swedish international spent an extended period on the sideline after breaking his leg, successfully restoring him to just 32 appearances across all competitions. Fourth big money addition unusually still have a hoop feature ahead of them on Merseyside and could be fortunate by winger Philippe Cola in the year ahead. It's been reported in France that Irola side are set to step up their interest in the FSG attacker and are preparing an offer for the French international this summer. It is claimed that the approximation bid is in the region of £85 million, with the history making the 22-year-old one of the club's top attacking targets this summer. On the face of it, many would presume Liverpool are making an unusual addition, but they will be landing a player who has all the quality to put an end to and heavily spending on Merseyside. He would emulate Isak in joining the red for the Mammoth Shop, while also covering Ekitike in departing the French club to take his professional career to the next level. While Bacola will cost a flat penny this summer, stats from the recent campaign highlight his elite-level skill and demonstrate why he's the perfect player for Irola's system. The 30-year-old ended the recent campaign on the staggering 21 combined goal and assists, with only Ekitike and Dominic Sassuolo registering more at Anfield. Such a number demonstrates his talent in front of goal and could see him emulate the success of his compatriot during his own first season on Merseyside after a big money transfer. But Cola also achieved an average of 1.6 shots on target per 90 and shot on target accuracy rate of 46%. Fourth office ranked him of the top 10% of all attackers in Europe. His revolutionary nature with attacking area will be music to the ear of Aurela, as the Swedish crab player who possesses serious quality in possession while having a nose to regain the ball. The freshman has just that, as further reflected by his surely up 0.6 big chance created for Nantes and 1.2 times possession won in the final third for Nantes in Ligue 1. Fourth ranked him at the top 5% of all attackers in Europe top 5 league and back of Emmanuel Adebayor's statement that the forward is already world class. 85 million will be yet another statement of intent from PSG this summer, but it will be a move which will score the red a top level challenge for many years to come. Should he make the move to Manchester side, there's no reason why the attacker can form a deadly partnership with Isak and Ekitike and find all men to sustain the sector in the near future.